Hi everyone, welcome back. So today is going to be a tutorial on this look here. Now it's quite a natural look, but I thought it's a bit different to what I normally do and what I have done so far on my channel. So I wanted to do a natural look with glowy skin, nudie pink lips and something quite subtle on the eyes. Now if you want to see how I got this look, please keep on watching and I will link everything I've used in the description box. So let's get going. Boom! So I'm going to prime. I'm going to use this primer today, the Infallible primer by Loreal. Now this just gives like a mattifying, this just gives like a mattified look to the skin and helps all of the other things stay on. And I'm not going to do anything like really heavy coverage today. I'm just blending it in. I'm also going to take a little bit of this professional primer. You don't have to do this if you don't have pores, but I have quite large pores here. So I just want to make sure that they're filled in and that they don't peek through my foundation. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to do some eyeshadow. I started using this yesterday, this Nubian palette by Juvia's Place. I will link the first impression and tutorial in the cards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this because I think I could get something quite simple out of it. I might mix something in as well, maybe this. Because this is quite readily available at the moment. That's the Naked Basics palette. But if you want a dupe for this, by the way, W7 in the Mood palette looks exactly like it. So obviously if you want something a bit more affordable, you could go for this. And I mean, the pigmentation is going to be better on the Urban Decay, but if you are looking for something, if you're on a budget or you just want something affordable that you can get your hands on, go for this. I mean, they do loads of different dupes for Urban Decay W7, so just have a little look. So I'm going to start with the Nubian palette, and I'm going to take some eyeshadow primer first. This is the Urban Decay one, just the original in the purple bottle. Take that on my fingers, pat, 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 and then push it on the lid. Now, I'm not going to a formal occasion, so I don't need to do that full-on formal makeup. I'm just doing something casual. So yeah, I'm just going to take this WOS shade and just smooth that over my lids. This is a base shadow brush from Real Techniques. Real Techniques, Zoeva, they're probably my favourite brushes. Oh, Look Good Feel Better and Look Good Feel Better is for a really good cause. Have a look at it. But yeah, they're my favourite brushes and they're really affordable. So if you don't know where to start, I'd go for them. So, taking that to set, now I'm going to have a look in this palette. I think I'm going to take the warm shade first, the light warm shade, on a crease brush. Oh, this is a dirty crease brush. Come on. Get off. I'm scrubbing it away. Oh, by the way, this is a makeup pad. It looks like a colour switch. So if you want to use brushes like, you want to use the same brush to do a lot of things, get something like this. You could also just use a hair donut, you know, put it in a tin. But I got this from TK Maxx and it was really inexpensive. So the brush is stained, but it is actually clean now. So like I said, I'm just going to take this colour here very lightly. I don't want it a lot because these eyeshadows are so pigmented. I don't want a lot. So yeah, I'm just taking it very lightly in the crease. I hope you can see. So yeah, I'm just taking it very lightly in the crease. That's it. Then I'm going to blend it. I'm going to take this base shadow brush again. Instead of doing it like this way, I'm going to do it this way. And blend the edge. Now normally I take my eyeshadow up really high, but I don't want to do that today. So I'm going to take Naked 2 from this palette. And I'm going to blend over the top of it because I don't want it to be really, really warm. I just want it to be quite neutral in the crease. And I'm using the base shadow brush because it covers a wider area in the crease. Whereas if you use like a pencil brush like this, like a blending crease brush, it's just going to blend the point. Whereas this is going to blend like a larger surface area. So yeah, all you want is just to create like a really natural socket shape. Then I'm going to clean my brush off. I'm going to take the WS shade and blend up to the brow bone. Like that. Crease brush. This is a defined crease brush I'm going to take. Right, so I'm going to take the colour Faint from the Naked Basics very, very lightly because this has got quite a lot of pigment. Tap it off and I'm literally just going to push it here and that's it. on the outer part of the crease. Outer part, I'm working. Get a blending brush. Blend that again. You're just trying to create some definition. You're not really trying to make it look like, oh my gosh, she's got loads of eyeshadow on. You can start doing your foundation. I like to do my eyeshadow first just because I think if you do make a mistake with your eyeshadow, you can wipe it away. Whereas if you've already done all your base and then you drop some shadow on your face, you're like, what has happened to my life? Right, so I'm going to take this Dior Nude BB cream. It's expensive because it's Dior, but if you want a cheaper or like more affordable alternative, there's this Garnier BB cream. Doesn't come in a ton of shades, but it's pretty nice. MUA BB cream as well, or if you want a different alternative. And they've also, MAC's got a BB cream. I've got a sample here, but I think they do a lot more colours, so there's loads of different options for you. What I'll do is I just pump that onto my hand. You get quite a generous amount when you pump it out, so don't worry. Right, so I'm just going to put this on my face. Like, you get a reasonable amount of coverage out of this as well, by the way. So if you think, oh god, it's a BB cream, why am I going to spend that much? I'm not even going to get any coverage. You do, you shall see. Right, I'm just going to blend it out with a sponge. This is a beauty blender. And don't worry if your BB cream doesn't cover everything, because you can use concealer for that, so don't panic. It's quite luminous looking, which is what we want. Okay, so I'm going to take some concealer. I'm going to use the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Light 2 Vanilla. Just here on my eyes. A little bit on the chin. Got a little spot there. Around my nose. Forehead. Then I'm going to take this Born This Way concealer from Too Faced. This is a bit more liquidy. I'm just going to pop this under my eyes because it's very brightening, so I'm hoping it will give me some brightness. Right, I'm just blending this out. I'm trying to be a bit more casual today. Right, I'm just going to blend this out with my beauty blender. Beauty blender. I don't want to look like really stark bright under my eyes, so I'm hoping that this will brighten up. And then I'm going to set it with a more like skin tone powder so that it doesn't look really obvious, if that makes sense. Okay, right, so that's the concealer done. Just want to blend this down my neck a little bit. Right, I'm going to set this now. I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush powder in the shade Fair, because I'm fair. Just on a sponge, look up, and pat. Like that. And as you can see, it's kind of stopped it from looking so like stark, which I like because I don't really want it to look like, oh my gosh, she's got so much concealer under her eyes. Now, I'm going to put some powder on the rest of my face because I'm oily. Oh god. Right, the powder I'm using today is the Coty airspun. I don't know if you can see all the smoke that's coming out of this powder, but stinks. Right, bro. So I'm just getting this on a sponge and putting it in my dry, oily areas. Nose. I've got it in my eyes. If anyone's wondering where I got Coty airspun from, I got it from Amazon. So you can get it on Amazon if you're in the UK. I'm going to do my eyebrows. I'm going to try and do them reasonably soft, just because I've done the rest of my face kind of soft. Boom! We have eyebrows now. Right, so I'm just going to finish the rest of my face. I'm going to dust off this powder now that was baking. Right, so that's that. I think I'm having a good brow day today. I'm so happy. Don't you just love it when you have a good brow day? Now I'm going to do some bronzer. I'm not going to worry about contour, because I think if I do contour, it's going to look a bit much. I'm going to use this Body Shop bronzer and a duo fibre brush. This is a Real Techniques one, and I'm gonna put it where I would contour, I suppose. This is the NARS Unfiltered 2 cheek palette, and I'm gonna take the shade Fame, which is this middle warm shade. Might do it quite high because I'm not contouring. I'm going to put it quite high up because normally I'd contour, but I'm going to like contour with my blush, if that makes sense, so that you'll see the shadow like that. Let's do some nude liner in the waterline. This is the Charlotte Tilbury one. Rimmel Scandaleyes one's really good. In nude, this is the Rock and Kohl Iconic Liquid Eye Pencil Eye Cheat for bigger and brighter eyes. There you go. Do my eyes look bigger? They feel like they've been poked, but there you go. Right, I'm gonna curl my lashes using my trusty old number 7 eyelash curler. Literally had this for such a long time. Just gonna curl them. This is Benefit Roller Lash in the mini sample size. It just makes your lashes look really good. I mean, like, look at the difference. They look so much better. There's some Clinique bottom lash on my lower lashes. Very little amount. I'm just gently like rubbing the brush on the lashes. Right, I'm going to comb through my lashes quick. It's coverfx drops. These are potent, so you need to be careful. Right, I'm going to use the coverfx drops in Moonlight. But I'm barely using any, and I mean it, don't use a lot because you will literally look ridiculous. Right, just a little drop. I think I'm going to mix a bit of this lighter shade. I'm just putting a bit of the shade Celestial on as well. Glowy. This is potent stuff. You got to be careful. And I'd also recommend like not even touching anywhere with powder when you use this. This is Peach Lights by Makeup Revolution Luxe Powder Fusion Brush. Just over the top. That's pretty. I don't really want to put any on the nose, but I'm going to take a little bit under the eyebrow. Just on the brow bone. Like that. A little bit on the inner corner as well. Right, I'm just going to use, this is my favourite lipstick by the way as well. One of my favourite lipsticks. This is the Nude Pop lipstick by Clinique. This is a little sample I got in a magazine, but it literally looks so nice with everything. Set my eyebrows. This is the Anastasia brow gel, just the clear one. Set my face. Use Urban Decay today, I think. Right. Oh, okay. If you want, you can take a sponge and then just push over where you set. I find it pushes setting spray in a bit more if you do this. So this is the finished look. Now, obviously it's very natural, but that is the point. Let me zoom you in. So we've gone for a very neutral, very natural crease. So warm, a little bit of a neutral colour in there. Long eyelashes. Could have put 40s on if you really wanted to. And I've gone for a nude in the waterline. And then I've gone for like a peachy, pinky lip with glowy cheeks and a subtle bronze. Now, obviously my brows are quite strong, but I think because everything else is quite natural, I think it doesn't look too overpowering. But bear in mind, I have no brows, so I have to kind of make something out of nothing. So yeah, so this is it. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and please make sure to like and subscribe. If you've enjoyed watching, please give it a thumbs up. I really hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye! Right, I'm going to take some eyeshadow primer faint. Ah! Drop my brush. Oh my god, I'm having a nightmare. Oh god, grab anything. Okay, got it. Right, I'm just going to blend this out. I'm going to blend this out, you see. My new voice. The things we do for beauty, yeah, girls, I don't understand it. And guys, like, why do we do this to ourselves? Why? Like, what do we achieve apart from a flawless face?